Hey y'all, it's Jenny. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. I am here to do a flip through of this massive custom order that I've had for a few months now. I've had to take my time and work on it as I've been inspired, but the past few days I've really pressed in to finish it so I could finish out the year getting the things done. So it is for one of my new friend's daughters, and she loves, high-end things, and she loves the show Gossip Girl. That's what it was kind of supposed to be, but we decided to go a different direction, and there's a lot of things out there, but not necessarily copyrighted things. So, oh, I just remembered I've got to glue one of these tabs down. So I just put all the bling, all the things. I have a friend in New York who got some things for me and sent them. So it still has that vibe, so anyways, it is 4 inches. I keep saying that. I don't know if I ended up making it 4 or 5, but I'm pretty sure, yes, it is 4 inches, and it is 9.5 inches, let's see, yes, tall, and 6.5 inches wide. I know y'all wonder why we break out our rulers, but we just forget. We just forget after cutting all these papers down. We forget. So, it is huge. But now, once she takes out all of, instead of making her an add-on pack that her mom ordered, I just put all of the goodies in all the pockets. So when she takes out all the bags full of things and the stuffed envelopes and all that kind of stuff, it'll have plenty of room to, expand and grow. And she can take off all these blingy clips if she wants to, or she can leave them on because, it's just draping, lush things. So right here is just a clipped on just a vintage clip-on earring, and I just clipped it to 2 of these signature strings, so you may want to pull this off when you get it or glue it down. I just clipped it to let you decide if you want to glue it and leave it or take it off, or you may want to put it under here. I just left that for you to decide. And I glued this Louis Vuitton bow that her mom had sent me from some packaging. And this was her wallet thing. And I didn't really want to cut it up, so I just put it on the top. Let me show you the bottom. How all of these charms are hanging. And that's just 3 of the 5 signatures that have the charms. So, let's get into this baby. So I just put some red organza ribbon. She loves pinks and mints, but red I think gives that vibe of like the Gossip Girl and just that wow factor. So I did add a lot of red in here and there. So this just slips around and comes off. I glued down the sides of this, and so it's a pocket in here, but it's also like a little secret pocket back here. It is a repurposed book that is just painted I painted, well, my husband actually painted it for me, with white chalk paint, and then painted over that with some Maggie Holmes paint I had that is an actual, like a mint, her color of mint. I figured that was the truest form I would get, but... And this fabric was actually some fabric that I snatched up at Hobby Lobby a few weeks ago in the clearance section. I got a big piece of it to make a few journals. I was looking for it, but so you could see it up close, but I don't see it anymore. Anyways, it's a beautiful piece of fabric. It's called vintage something. It has like letter print, handwriting, calligraphy type florals, an old bike, flowers. Well, I already said that. And it was actually, when I got home and looked at the brand of it, it was, I think it was Heidi Swap. So I was like, well, that's neat. I mean, it's neat that these designers have fabric too. You know, you just don't think about that. So I closed it with one of the headbands from like the wedding section that you can wear for like prom or wedding, and it just wrapped it around. And this comes off too if you want it to. It's just held on like this. At first I wanted it to hold this envelope on, but then I figured I might need to put it down on here. Actually, my teenager gave me permission to glue that down. She said she would want it glued down even if it were her Louis Vuitton bag, and I was like, okay, I will do that. I have not counted the pages yet, but I know there's approximately 20 pages per, 15 to 20 per signature, and that is just, I mean, so, I mean, you did, that's a lot of pages. This is a big, it grew way larger than what our intentions were. But, here we go. So I just put some red lace here because I just thought that just the red and the mint just was really pretty. So this is some scrapbook paper I've had for a few years actually. Here's the charm for right here with just some little blingy faux diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. The other side of this you'll see has like an image of like Audrey Hepburn drawn and stuff like that. So here's a little piece of Happy Mail I had received one time with like a Coach label. So I just stitched that on there. I made this actually on film the other day, but it cut me off. And so I only had like 2 of the pieces of ephemera I made, but this was just a glassine bag, and I stitched on these sequins and the lace and the XOXO. And this is a piece of, I think it's actually antique wallpaper from, it's from France, from Ruby and Pearl XO that I had gotten for my birthday, and some Happy Mail from my friend at Gingy's Journey. And a lot of these beads were from at Gingy's Journey also, I believe. So this fabric I had gotten from Treasure Keeping in a journal I had ordered. So I just put an empty jewelry envelope in here. And again, you can take out anything you want, like all of these cards and pockets full of stuff, and it won't be so stuffed, and put it in a separate envelope or little box is what I do if I have a big journal like this, and then I just work in it how I want and glue down my photos or write or whatever. So this is just a journaling card. She likes stripes and polka dots, and she's finishing up law school, I believe, so you'll kind of see where my brain was going, I guess, I hope. So here's like lipsticks and eyeshadow palettes and makeup brushes and fun washi. I'm giving her a big sample of all of this washi too. She loves cats and dogs. She has cats and dogs. So I just, in these pockets, stitched, each signature has one, and I just stitched different types of notepads. Oh, I remembered, y'all. I never remember notepads together to put there, and she can just jot down the things that she needs to remember. And she likes succulents and things like that. Everything in here are things that, I mean, obviously. So this is just a napkin that I clipped in. I put this little earring charm on here, and I just clipped this in case she wanted to decoupage this and make it a tag. This is some Felicity Jane paper. Oh, this is the winter section. I did it in themes. I did it like winter, spring, summer, fall. Christmas is not in the winter because it got too large, and I just had to make a whole separate Christmas section. I did edge the edges with gold, and then put black cardstock in the front. So it's messily edged with my finger. So just saying, in case you are wondering, the recipient. So this is out of an art book. One of my friends has sent me a Happy Mail, so I had just stitched it over and made a little tuck spot and put a replica of an art museum in New York photo. Some of these black and white photos are really pretty. She may want to frame and put in her room. This is stitched, pocket, be the life of the party, glitter is always an option. This actually has 2 pockets. This is an example of things you can take out. Like, here's a glassine bag full of just cutesy Valentine type things. And then this is just cut-offs from some of the papers that I used. So that'll take bulk out when you do that. Here's some lipstick washi. I made this little guest check here, and it has a little tuck spot there. Here's a postcard from New York. The center of this signature is very, very old, so you may want to I reinforced it in the center with well, I can't think, my goodness, just the, you know, this masking tape. But you may want to put some washi wherever you don't mind covering up, because it is, trying to see, it is copyrighted in 1955, so it's pretty old. Like, the edges may, you know, need some washi, but I didn't want to, I didn't want to touch it, so, I just tied these beads and bling here. And I did make a little video showing how I did this little paper taco thing with the lipstick and the high heel and all that. I just tucked this down in there to show you. You can tuck something in there. So I stapled this claim check with this ruffle here and pinned a little envelope seal there with a heart in the middle. And this is a vintage postcard from 1910. And this is just out of a book of Roses of England page. And it's a pocket. And I just put some stickers in here and then an envelope with some more stickers, a glassine envelope, and put it up high where it wouldn't fall down and you not see it. Here's the other side of the art page. This is just a blank card. This is clipped on. It's just like a weekly meal plan sheets and a grocery lists on the back. And then this is clipped on, just a doily, and then a scene from a book about New York. I like this little glasses page, they're so cute. And the roses. And this is avocado dyed paper. And this is your flip for here. With some bling. I had also made this one on camera, but it's one of the ones that got cut off. This was, you know, just out of the instructions how to take care of the wallet, I guess. And I just put some bling and a little bow and some lace. And then here's the other side of this. And some organza fabric I stitched down. Here's the start of the spring signature. Put an old pink pearlescent, I don't know what that's called, a button here. This is some silk fabric from Gingy's Journey that I got for my birthday. And then here is just layers and layers. I was channeling my inner Uniquely Ella and trying to layer all the things. So I just stitched on a bunch of layers, and I put this, I was gonna sew some pearls and buttons on here, but I figured it would bulk it up way more, so I just put it on a coilless pin, this little pearl button. And then here's just some journaling cards with little succulents on them. And this is that little tab that I forgot that I needed to glue down when I was putting the charms on a while ago. Our staple. This particular tab I know is from it's from India, from the boho tree. Some more avocado dyed paper, some more of that rosebook page. I made a pocket out of this hello card and just put some more pearls there, and just put journaling cards here. Then here's some more of that rose book page. And here's the pocket for here with some succulent notepad that says she persisted. Here's some mint polka dots. Here's the center of this signature. I love the texture of this envelope. And I just put a bag with some fun things in there. And here's some roses. It says, for teas, please ring. She likes tea parties, things like that. Here's a photo my friend in New York had taken, and I had just backed it with that journaling card. Now, she went all over town for you, trying to find some maps and things or things she had. Here's a little thing that says, you grow girl, a little notepad. I just have it stuck down in there. So these papers are all succulent themed, if I didn't say. Or floral, rather. So there's just some fun goodies to play with. Here's another card. You know, my daughters like sending little note cards, so I need to put the envelopes with these, though. These are little Maggie Holmes note cards. More avocado dyed paper. Put this little Paris, New York button up here, and did some more layering up here. This little bus ticket stapled to this frame. I just left this frame where you can do whatever, but this came from Paris, also from let's see, from Ruby and Pearl XO's shop, I believe, or Crafty Paper Bits. I think it's Crafty. I don't know. I have to double check on that one and put it below. It's one of the two. There's both in here. And I need to cut these strings off. Thought I got all this. So I just hung off this page this little charm with a lock. I didn't put the key. And here's a little heart and a little blingy piece. I like how these just fall over the side. I stitched on this book page and put a postcard in there. And it wraps around to the other side to make a tuck spot. Just put those. Here's another postcard. This is the summer section, obviously. So I had done this process also and lost it the other day. I was so frustrated. So there's a Louis Vuitton ribbon stitched on with this fabric, and then this, I was just doing red, white, and blue for this summer. And this fabric from Ginger's Journey, and then this piece of, this from a book with the red, white, and blue. So that's just a little fabric flip there. And then this is a map with some, I cover these staples up with the washi here. It says like Get It Girl and Babe, and has little high heels, things like that. And then here's the vintage, it says London Transport Buses, little bus ticket. So on the back of this, oh, I see, okay. I had stapled one of her her bus cards, and then I put the Y'all, do not have my worst today. I've had a migraine off and on all night. Okay, so, which is, it's gone right now, or I wouldn't be doing this, but it's still the after effect. So, the postcard is just, this is stapled, so you can't just pull that off, or you can. And this is just some linen type letterhead. This is Maggie Holmes' Sunny Days collection paper. And just some map paper. Okay, so here, I just glued this photo here, but this opens up and shows you the whole map here. So, so here's the front of it. And then it comes over around to the back over here, and then it opens up here. And you can also, you know, put something behind it. So that was fun. Coffee dyed paper. Here's a vintage Miami, Florida postcard. It didn't have anything on the back, so I just glued it down and put a journaling card. I kind of went with mostly a rustic feel, kind of, sort of, in this summer part. I did a video showing how I did this page with all the things and the moss and the fun stuff hanging down. I posted it yesterday, I believe. And so here's another postcard with some vintage stamps down inside from India, I believe. More coffee dyed paper. Here's another one of those black and white photo replicas. I love this. And then this is just a little Maggie Holmes tag. It says summer travel destination. This is some of that washi. It kind of had a, I don't know, it's the Paper Studio brand of a Gossip Girl kind of thing, but some of it, I mean, it's just a cutesy version, but I thought it was cute. It's got the hat and the sunglasses, and I mean, you may get on a big flamingo floaty. I don't know. You live in Florida. I don't know. So, anyways, so it says big plans down here. And then here's some more of that linen paper. Here's the other side of the map. The map from Knit. So, here's another little Maggie Holmes card. Your little checklist that looks like a library card. And I put this vintage flashcard of her birthday. She turned this year. I believe that's her age. I'm not sure. So this is the fall section. And I put the color of the colleges she attended and that they live near and are fans of. And then I believe the school she's at now is also, not this obviously, but. So this is a shaker. I just sewed this on, and I don't know if I can pick this whole thing up, but it just has sequins in there. This is an 1899 ledger from July the 22nd. So I just put some red and black, and this little girl, this young lady rather, all dressed up blowing a kiss, you know, back in your sorority days when you could get out and go somewhere. I just thought that was cute. And so here's another page of the art book, and I stitched on some sequins. And here's a song called Autumn from an old vintage music book. And then I put some, let's see, here's you a cat card in here, and then some planner stickers in here. Then here's part of another Louis Vuitton piece. And then another journaling card. And I stitched this little card that I got when I ordered my seam binding from, I believe it's Bluebird. She's in Georgia. I always order my seam binding from her, and she always sends the most beautiful cards. And this said Paris on it, number 5. It's just so pretty. So I just went ahead and put that there. I thought that was pretty. And I love the blurriness. I love how this photo was just caught. It's just so pretty to me. At Grand Central Station. I just think I love photography. That would go on my wall. That's just beautiful to me. So this is stitched all the way down. It says there's so many beautiful reasons to be happy, and it's got an October tab here. And then this is probably only tailgating you did this year with a truck full of flowers, because you probably didn't sit in the back of one much. But so here is just a bag full of like Thanksgiving and pumpkin type, fall type things. And that's a lot of bulk right there when you take that out. So here's some more washi of these little chicks all doing different things. And little binder clips and little cappuccinos, and oh, that's so cute. Like little scissors and paper clips and glasses on their desk, like pen. I love that. My sister coffee dyed me this paper, and I love it. It has like a doily laying on it. But she says she don't remember doing that, but I'm pretty sure she did. Or I may have, but I'm pretty sure she did. So there's just a place card I put there. And then I thought this was just really fun for football season. It just has lace and more lace and tickets and seam binding, and I don't think you had gray in your color. This might look a little more Alabama-ish, but I felt like it would go. I hope it goes. Here's a little cat and a dog that I just saw randomly laying around when I was putting these little stickers on, and I just thought that was cute. So this is just a little tuck spot back here from that Louis Vuitton little booklet, and then these roses are just clipped on. Here's the other side of that bag. You can cut this and leave it open for another pocket, or you can just use the background, paint on it, put photos on it, whatever. So this was copyrighted in 1953 in New York. This autumn song, or composed, I guess, I don't know. Craft paper, coffee dye paper. Here's that $18.99 leisure paper. Okay, so here we start the Christmas. This is a little bitty one piece I got for my friend Gigi in my birthday mail. She had ordered from the order I said that came from Paris. I can't remember if it's Ruby and Pearl or XO, or I think it's Crafty Paper Bits. I'll have to put them in the link below. I don't want to say the wrong one, but I got stuff from both of them. But I'm pretty sure it's Crafty Paper Bits. And anyways, this was a little cat, and I just thought it was cute. There's another postcard in the vellum pocket. And then, I mean, you live in Florida, so I had to put some flamingos with little, it looks like Santa hats, but no, it's little tuxedo, I don't know, little fedoras, and it's, I don't really know about that, but it's cute. This was also from Crafty Paper Bits, so that's some fun fabric from there. And here's one of, this is one of, it's Gingy's Journey, but on Instagram, she finally opened her business account selling her charms now. So this is one of her small charms, but she makes just amazing, beautiful. I've shown them in my other videos that she sent me, but, and this piece of trim right here was also from that order from France, the pink trim on top. And this is just tucked behind here, and that's stitched on. And then I'll just stitch these sequins on, this ruffle. And these little cats were from an old Ideals book. They were like sketched out, and I thought they were cute. They were playing with this yarn like they're probably gonna be playing with your book, so you better put it up. So I like this journaling card. I thought that was cute. This is stitched on to the other side. No, it's not. It's glued down to the other side. But it also has a lot of bulk in it, so you can remove those things. And Santa keeps wanting to come out there. Some vellum. And I love this coffee paper. I got this at a scrapbook expo years ago, and I've held on to this, but this was the perfect thing to use it in. I left the stitching back here. Now you may want to cover that up, but I left it for you to do. And I put this big disco ball looking charm here. And again, just did a bunch of layering of all types and kinds with some fun paper. This is just a local, no it's not. This is from when I went to visit my sister and nieces in Michigan, a winery near them. I thought it was a vineyard near me, but it's not. Here's some fun Santa and wintertime things. Look, if you get quarantined for some reason, you won't be bored. So, which I'm sure you're not anyway, but I made this little tag with this little Christmas Starbucks image and on here on a video. I think that one actually stayed on there, so I might post it. I might post how I did some of these things after I've showed this flip through. Here's some more book pages from that New York book that I had purchased. And then here's a pocket here that I just put some fun things in, like little Santa hats and things, little coffee. And on the back I stitched on this that says keep your heels head in standards high, Coco Chanel, with a little leopard print heels on top of her books. Oh, and here's the charms for the Christmas. It says XOXO and one of Gingy's Journey's charm. I forgot the charm in the middle. What was it? Let's see. It had something to do with, it got lost in the sea here. It's little pearl type things, like these little pearl type little add-ons. Here's the cute little pink Santa postcard. And then here's some extra papers to play with. It'll match this. I stitched the little pink and mint reindeer on there. There's my pretend local winery that's not local to me. Here's the other side of that coffee page. I just put a snowflake and a little jingle bell. And some vintage wallpaper with a little Tim Holtz tag. Here's the card that goes to that envelope way over there with a Times Square postcard. And this little fabric from Uniquely Ella. And I put this little shaker jar here and some tickets. And this wrapped around and made a little bitty spot here, so I just put this here. Some more of these. Here's some more from the boho tree trim. I made this little shaker. I'm doing some of these in my giveaway for my December dailies. So that was fun to make. Thought he was cute. Some more avocado dyed paper. And some of this pretty little, I think this is like raw silk is what I think that is, that Gingy sent me in my birthday mail. And then I just went bigger, went home with this last charm. I just blinged it out to hang off the edge on that. And then I put this ho 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 trim in the back. And then she was done with a gigantic journal that you can put all your photos down in. And I need to get a lint roller, and I don't know, I don't have a cat or dog. I don't know what, well, I can't imagine from the mess around where all that little fuzzes keep popping up. But anyways, I hope you really enjoy this. Thank you, Michelle, so much for your business all year and for this one. I'm sorry you've gotten every one of your other ones before this one. This just, I told you ahead of time this was going to take a little creativity and thought. So, which I was warned that with custom orders, that you have to think a little more outside the box sometimes than just creating on a whim. But I hope you all have a very blessed and happy new year, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you, whether you just watch my channel, comment, for all of you who have subscribed, for all of you who have ordered all year. You have truly blessed me more than you know, financially, emotionally, I mean, all the things. And thank you, Miranda Christine, more than you will ever know, and Lynette from Cheaply Chic, Holly, Simply Lake and Lace, I'm a Cool Mom. All of you out there who have shouted me out on YouTube and really helped my business to take off. I really, really am grateful. And I can't wait for this next year to begin and to see what all happens. So y'all have a wonderful new year, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.